pledge the allegiance is nothing more than lies itself. As it states, I pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, for one, I don't pledge my allegiance to anything of an idol or to this flag or to the United States of America, but I pledge my allegiance to Christ. Why? Because, see, allegiance is something superior, of something of an individual group to be committed. That is something that I'm not committed to because I'm committed to Christ. And if you see that's what it's stating, that if you for the republic is United States of itself, of its state, right? But see, this is not my home because my home is in heaven. And if you see that it says one nation under God, but there's multiple gods, because see, they don't seek the God that we seek, because you got so much just religion. And as you see what is happening in the world today, indivisible, it is unable to be divided or separated. But see, the White House, they are divided, Republican, Democrat, and they want to divide the people. So that's a lie in itself. And then if it goes on, it says to liberty. Liberty is a state of being free with a society oppressive restriction imposed by authorities and one's way of life. But how so is that? We're not free here. We don't have freedom of speech. They censor us. They do all these things. And then with justice for all, there's no justice when you have police officers killing. I'm just not gonna say black kids, but white Hispanics, and things is very unfair. And you got one guy over here that will commit a crime, but yet another guy over there commit a crime. It is not the same. He may get a lesser punishment, and he may get 25 to life for it. But if you see what is happening here, you have to understand that the things that they put out in front of us could be lies if you don't recognize it, because they don't even recognize it. That's why they don't have it in schools anymore. Why? Because the God, that word alone itself, the true God, it fears them. They don't want people to know who he is. They don't want people to know about Christ. So anything that has his name in form of dealing with Christ, they would dismiss it. That's why they don't have Bibles in the school. But you can speak about religion and everything else in schools. But when it comes to Christ, oh, you have to be censored, just like on most of these platforms. But any other religion can do and say what they want to say, right? Because America, their allegiance is to those, hallelujah, that are enemies of Christ. And this is what you got to pay attention to, because United States of America is nothing but Babylon, and it shall and it will, and I know that it will fall. And this is what a great earthquake shall happen. And it will be probably 8.1. So be prepared and understand who your allegiance is to, and that's to Jesus Christ.